Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation.
Of the downfall of society, and things are just getting worse, and we're just a product of whatever's going on around us.
God's not really a religion, though. God could be money or drugs.
I hate God's not necessarily religious at all.
It's not religious at all.
It really doesn't have anything to do with religion at all. It's just, like Mike said, it's all addiction.
It's just all individualism and not having to confine your thinking to one
Not having to depend on nobody but yourself.
Really concerned with what people think about our music. We're satisfied with what we do.
This band wasn't taken seriously in the first place. All we did, it was just an outlet for us to just have fun and get loaded and just jam.
Yeah, people are interested in making their lives successful and everything. It's just, we've just fucking realized the fact that we're all losers, man.
It's just a way for people who don't have nothing or do anything get out of here and actually get something done.
We even did if you want to so-call it, industrial show. We just pretty much went to this club and played for like 5 minutes, just totally fucked the club up, and then and left. But I mean, it's just like, man, just kind of waking up people, make people realize the violence, you know, and you know, I mean, people live so much. If you think about it, so many people live so sheltered of lives, they don't even realize what's going on.
I just think down here in New Orleans, everything is just centered around drinking and getting fucked up.
Well, I moved to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta like right before we recorded the album. As a matter of fact, I had to come down from Atlanta to record the album, and I went. My reasons for going up there are really nothing, just basic fact of boredom, and within that move. This is where we practice.
Hey, catch this. I'm Joey, I play drums. That's about it. I mean, I got in the band after, pretty much right before we had got signed to do the record. A friend of ours, Joey Delight, was playing in the band with Jimmy and Mike and Steve Dale, and Joey decided he really just didn't want to be bothered with having to play anymore, and Mark had got in the band. Jimmy had just recently got Mark in the band, and I had been jamming with Mark for a long time, and he told Jimmy about me, and we got together, and that first day when we jammed, I knew it was going to be good, you know. I knew we was going to be able to come up with a lot of shit after that. It just seemed like the chemistry was there for us to jam, you know. We promote drug usage, just free will for everybody, you know. If you want to use drugs, if you're an addict, then we're not bothered with it, you know. We have our own lives to lead, and we're not worried about anybody else. We're not concerned with anybody else. I don't try to limit myself to any one type of music, you know. I just pretty much, whatever I can relate to and whatever makes me feel good, that's, you know, that's what I like.
Man, none of us called Jimmy, and he came over, and then we just had another band. None of us have anything, man. So our friends are like our most important thing, you know.
My name's Mark. I play bass. Been playing bass the past 5 or 6 months since Steve Dale left. We had 2 guitars, but when he left the band and Jimmy came back from Atlanta, then we just made 4-piece. Instead of getting someone else, we just kind of promoted within. Jimmy is the only original member left in the band from when I Hate God first formed. And I Hate God has been in existence for a few years.
Yeah, I've been in bands for about 10 years, really. The first band I was in was called Teenage Waste, and then I was like 14. Then Suffocation by Filth, Crawl Space. I Hate God's the best one though, because it's more of what I want to do, you know.
The new stuff we're writing, it just sounds so much more, it sounds real. The album that we put out sounds good and everything. It's, you know, it's good music and good songs, but the stuff we're writing now is just so, yeah, it's just so much smoother. It's just so much, there's just so much more feel in it.
That's the way I look at it, slow suicide, you know. Because, I mean, I couldn't kill myself with a gun or not, and I'd rather just drink myself to death.
I don't know, I guess you could say I've been in a lot of trouble. My juvenile years, my adult years.
A vocalist, but not a singer, because I don't like to sing. You know, like we said before, it's just all kind of abstract. You know, I don't want to sing, and I can't sing. So I'd rather I'm just venting my frustrations, really. The lyrics are just, like I said before, just kind of abstract, and they're just things that I think, you know, all the time.
Just thinking out loud.
The lyrics are just things I write off the top of my head, you know. Writers I like Charles Bukowski, William Burroughs. That's what I'm influenced by. That's what mainly influences the lyrics, you know. Because I read a lot, believe it or not. And Charles Bukowski, man, is like the best to me because he's a total alcoholic, and I can relate to that. Yeah. I'd rather not quit drinking. Just because I enjoy it, and it just numbs me, you know, puts me in a state of mind, so that's what I like about it.
See, we were just like, well, let's start up a band that just doesn't, you know, doesn't give a fuck about nothing, man, and not even take it seriously.
That's our main preference. No, white, dude. Tastes great.
Let's get the walk like best. These whole bottle, man, they're regular. How much are they?
Right here, dude.
$4.89, $5, dude.
Issue right here, though. This is what we read.
I'm a
This would be
subscriber.
here.